Good evening, traders. This is Matthew GS. We are episode 39 of the 51362 EMA strategy. Hope everyone's been doing well. So it's been a few weeks since I last posted a video, and to tell the truth, I've been working on a project behind the scenes, a trading project that is, and it's been on my mind for a while. I've tested some of these things out before in the past, and it's just failed big time, right? And what it is a trading bot, right? I've experimented with trading bots in the past where I've invested in bots. I've invested with actual investors and people to trade in the past and just completely all failed. So I thought that manual trading is the way forward. With manual trading and placing your own trades, you're in control of your own destiny. You're in control of your account and your risk and your money and everything basically by you doing your own manual trading. However, I thought to myself, with this trading strategy, it is simple in a way that we kind of only use EMAs, right? Obviously, we do use other things, but mainly it's EMAs. So I thought, let's try and make my own trading bot, okay? And that's what I've done. So I've got my own unique trading bot and it's fully working and it's doing great at the moment. To be honest with you, I'm quite surprised with myself how I managed to get this done as fast as I have done, and I'm going to share that with you in a second. But the main reasons why I thought let's get a bot created for this strategy was because I know most people work jobs, right? Most people, or say some people, they go on holiday or they go and see friends and they got family. They can't really spend time on the charts and they can't spend much time on their phone to place these trades. So another great thing about a bot, right, is there's no emotions involved at all. The bot, once the settings are met, it just places the trade. Once it reaches your take profit, it just cuts you out. Right? There's no emotions like, oh, I'm just gonna hold this for a bit longer, or I'm just gonna completely forget my rules and revenge trade and all this stuff. Like the bot, it does what it needs to do, and you don't have to worry about it. So I'm very very excited to share my bot that I've made personally myself, and it is with this strategy that I've been showing you for the past year or so, I believe now. So let's dive straight into it. So what we've got here is C Trader. I'm sure everyone can see my screen, but yeah, this is C Trader, and you will know that I trade on C Trader, right? I use TradingView to mark up, and C Trader is where I place my trades. Now within C Trader, I am in my practice lab at the moment. On the top, you've got trade, copy, and you've got algo. And what I've done is I've made my own cbot, and it's all to do with coding. You have to write your own code. You have to test it. I was getting frustrated at many times, as you can imagine, because the code kept on failing. So the code has to work flawlessly. There cannot be any errors whatsoever in the code because it will just come up saying failed, failed, and it gives you all this logs of everything that's failed, and it gives you warnings. So it's forever like back and forth, fixing all these errors, fixing all these warnings. And yeah, I got it to work. So I'm really, really happy that it's working. And at the moment, it's called the EMA Touch Bot. So the main thing that the bot does is it trades the 62 EMA, right? You don't want to know how many variables and how many other things I've tried to get it how I want it, right? For it to work and obviously get an ROI and all that good stuff. And the way I'm getting the most success is when the bot touches the 62 EMA. As you know, the 62 EMA is the 62 EMA, the Fibonacci 61.8. It just trades off the 62 EMA. So for example, in this example here, we're above the 62 EMA. As soon as the market touches this EMA, it it opens a market execution, right? This is the difference between the market execution and a pending order. With the market execution, this bot, as soon as it touches the EMA, it opens the trade. So it would have opened a position here, and we would have caught this move here. So that would have been a profit that was caught with this trade and this cbot, right? And the same thing on reverse. When the EMA breaks the 62 EMA and it touches the 62 EMA, it will open a sell position and catch the sell. So it would have caught this sell, this sell, this sell, and this sell, and also some of this sell here, right? This is what the bot does. The current settings that I've got from my bot are here. So this is on the US 30 on the 4-hour time frame, and it's pretty much catching 1 to 3 trades, which is another good thing, right? And I've built into the bot a trailing stop loss, and it's also got a break even parameter as well, which is just a setting down here. Okay, and this is the equity curve down here from the past year and 5 months. As you can see, the equity curve is always going higher, which is great. That's what you want to see. And from the first of the first 24 right up until today, we've got a 36% ROI. Now, that is very, very good, I have to say. Like, I thought that wasn't that great, and I was always trying to get, say, 40% or 50% or higher. But what I've realized in doing a lot of research, like, to get 36% is very, very good. Some of the best traders in the world can't even get, say, 10 or 15 or even 20. But this bot is getting 36% ROI, and it's great, to be honest with you all. And what I'm going to do now is let's show you. So this was like, what's this date here? 1st of June. So let's just do 1st of June 25. 1st of June. We'll do 1st of June up until today, right? And we'll click visual mode so you can see the trades as they're playing out. I press play here, and then we can change the speed for the trades that are taking place. Okay, so that's okay. That was quite quick, that one. Oh no, it has opened this trade. So it's opened a buy position for this one. Okay, so that one hit take profit. So that's a good first example. The other thing, I'm just going to pause it quickly. What I've done, one of the settings I've done for the bot is it only opens one trade at a time. So if you're in a buy and then the market, say, dropped below the 62 EMA and then tapped it, it would not open a sell. The position has to be closed first before it opens a new position. I can revert back to that. This is the other thing. I know this is all brand new, and I'm going on a kind of a different path now with the automated trading, right? I can go back to other settings. So I can say open a second trade if the criteria is met. I can change things around, but at the moment, this is what's working. So I'm just sticking with this at the moment. So if we speed this up a bit now. So if this touches the 62 EMA, it should open another. Okay, so that was quite fast. So apologies for that. Did you see they opened a buy? If I pause it, I'll go to the history. This is the trade. It just opened and closed. So you can see it's getting just over 3,000 pips. So that's a 1 to 3 trade, a 1 to 3 trade. The trades it's just lost there, it looks like it was a break even that was actually hit. I need to double check that. That wasn't actually lost. Well, it is a loss, but it's a low loss, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, we'll just speed it up a bit more. So it's open a buy position here. Can you see how the 62 EMA was touched and it just opens a buy position straight away? And the stop loss is set at 3,100 pips, and then it automatically sets the TP at a distance of 3,100 pips. We speed it up a bit. There we go, hit TP. How cool is that? Literally, completely hands-free. I'm not even doing anything, and the bot is doing all the work for me. No emotions. I could be on holiday. I could be working my job. I could be out with friends and family, walking the dog. I don't have to worry about anything because the bot is doing everything for me. And yeah, I'm super, super excited. Should have seen my face when I got this to work because it was not working for ages. It just took me a very, very long time to get it how I wanted it. But anyways, we got there in the end, and this is the finished result. And I want to show you when we go under. So now you can see how we're under the 62 EMA and it's opened a short position. There you go. TP was just hit. How cool was that? Another sell position has just been opened. And the TP's just been hit. Can you see all this green down here? So if we touch the 62 EMA again, it should open a short position. Coming up to it. There we go. Let's open a short position. So that one hit stop loss. Not going to win every single trade. That one hit stop loss because we were above, and then we hit the stop loss. This one is a winner. I'll show you a couple more. You get the gist of it. I'll show you one more. Okay, so we've opened a short position and then we've hit the take profit. Okay. And these are, like I said, these are 1 to 3s. 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Well, that's a 1 to 4 actually. 1 to 3, 1 to 3. And then we've lost a couple, and then we've got 1 to 3, 1 to 3. And that is how the account is growing. This 9% ROI through maybe a couple of weeks in June. So the bot works, completely automated. Very, very excited to share this with you all. Now, the other great thing about this bot is it can actually trade on any time frame and any market, which I've been telling you guys for years with this strategy, right? However, it takes a little while to get the settings right. For example, if you're looking at USD JPY, let me just quickly show you this. So if we open USD JPY and you want to trade on the lower time frames, like the 30-minute, for example, let's see if that actually hit the 62 in May. Yeah. Okay. So say you want to trade USD JPY on the 30-minute time frame, the bot can do that for you. It's not a problem. It's the same code. All we have to change is the instrument it's trading, right? And the stop loss and the take profit, right? So what you have to do is you have to go, right, you back test, because there's so many markets and so many pairs. You tell me, and obviously I'll do this as well. You tell me for USD JPY with a stop loss of stop loss of, we need to get the coordinates for this. I need to get the stop loss coordinates from CTrader because it's slightly different to TradingView. But once you've got the stop loss and the take profits, I can punch them in on USD JPY on the 30-minute time frame, and I can do a back test for a year, year and a half. I think it's 2 years maximum back test on CTrader, and then I can tell you the results. And if it's getting, really good ROI of 25, 30%, 35%, then I'll feed that back to you and say, these are the settings. This is the results it's getting. There you go. So that's where I'm at with the bot now. If you're interested in this bot, leave a comment and I can send you more information, or send me an email. It's pretty much ready to rock and roll. I just want to see if there's any real interest in and really what I'm gonna do with this bot. And I'm looking to open a new chat, and people can ask questions and all that good stuff. And yeah, just grow from there really, using this bot, because it's working, and we're doing it completely hands free. One last thing before I go, the bot can be used on funded challenges. If you want to go for a funded challenge, you'll have to tell me the pair you want to trade, what the maximum drawdown is, the risk per trade, for example 1%, right? You give me the settings and then I'll give them to you, and I'll tell you if that can pass a funded challenge. Okay, appreciate everyone jumping on. This is really exciting and I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. Please do subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.